Hi, this is Brickman Chuck here, and this is a new video that I'm uploading for my Christmas haul that I received in the last few days. And as you can see, it's some of the older Marvel sets that I've been trying to knock out to be able to grow the rest of my collection before some of the newer stuff it's already come out now. But to just get caught up. After this, I still have another Quinjet that's arriving. That's the City Chase Quinjet. And then I have about 6 or 7 more sets to attain. And then the newer stuff. So we'll start with set number 6869, which is the Quinjet Aerial Attack, or Battle. It comes with 5 minifigs. An Iron Man, a Loki alien, or however they call him. He's actually kind of a Centurion, but Thor and Black Widow. And it comes with that piece from the final battle that was in Avengers 1, and then the Quinjet, which is really a neat piece. Took quite a bit of time to put this thing together. It comes with 5 bags worth of parts. And just to open it up a bit, as I knock a piece off, there we go, put that back on. So there is the cockpit. Probably one of the few things about this I didn't like was that this piece doesn't really come together that great. Actually, it doesn't hinge to anything except for it just kind of rests upon this 1x2. But it has 2 seats in there as well, and actually a lot of space for characters or figures to go in there, minifigs. The only other complaint I have about this Quinjet is that he's a little flimsy. It's being held on by just a little snap piece right there. So it feels a bit flimsy. Same thing with this one as well. But otherwise, everything else about it is a really great build. The fins in the front. And then turn this around. You have another compartment right there. And this button actually releases. These also move. And this was a little bit of a fight too. It's kind of tricky to. There we go. So the back opens up. And it kind of is reminiscent of the very first part of Avengers when they're going to fight with Thor and Captain America and Iron Man. And then as my base plates start coming apart, as I mentioned, this kicks out, and there is a little glider down there. There we go. So that's kind of all the main features of the Quinjet. Really spacious. It's huge when you look at it. It's a very monstrous jet compared to most jets. This also tilts down and up, which is a really nice feature. So I really like that one, aside from the small little things here or there, but really there's not too much to complain about. And then we got the Extremis Seaport Battle with Iron Man and War Machine and Adrian Killian, however you properly say his name. And this one is really just a quick build. It's a nice accessory set. You basically just get the boat and this little water buoy thing. So the only major features of this is that you've got these little missiles that come out. Comes a little weapon down there. And I mean, it's a really simple build. There's not much to it. There's a little bit of storage in here. So still a good deal for, you can get them between $19 to $25, $26 at this point. And then moving along, I picked up the Spike Trike Burst Electro set, which was really kind of a disappointing set because it was just too easy to build. Again, one of the only main features is the missiles. And the other disappointing thing about this set is that the seat's supposed to spring up. There we go. But it doesn't really do anything in terms of the action. They make it seem like it gives Spider-Man springing forward. It just kind of, I mean, if you push it too far, you're going to unhinge the rest of the pieces, so you kind of got to be careful with it. Again, a nice little accessory set, but it really doesn't hold much value in terms of what it offers. You get another version of Electro and another, well, the usual version of Spider-Man. And then finally, the Malibu Mansion Attack set. Coming with 5, technically 4 minifigures, but 5 if you include the suit. So you get Mandarin, you get one of his soldiers, and you get Pepper Potts, a Tony Stark, and the Pepper Potts and the Tony Stark are definitely worth getting the set, along with the extra suit. I've seen a lot of mock-ups of this set done on YouTube, and I wouldn't mind, now that I've got mine constructed, doing my own. You also get the cool little robot from the movie that helps Tony Stark out. So looking at the set from the inside, a lot of cool trans pieces here. You get a nice little blender, which is really neat, with a glass cabinetry that's up there as well, and then a spot for a couple Iron Man suits. And the only thing I really didn't get about the decals in this set is that they had you put the decals on the outside of the windows, where it almost makes sense that you would put them inside the windows if they're being viewed from inside, but either way, it's still neat. The window pops out, which has been a common feature for most Marvel sets these days. And we'll view it from the front now. So really nice big windows. Not much to the outside other than just viewing. And then you get the helicopter, which is a really nice build as well. It houses 4 small missiles, and I like that they use 2 window pieces for the opening. And that's pretty much it. I really liked all these sets. I mean, they're nice filler sets. They add more minifigures to my collection. I really like the War Machine. He's a cool minifig. And what they did with him to be able to accessorize the cannon on his back. So that about covers everything I was able to get this Christmas, and I am desperately awaiting getting the newer sets. So until those come out, well, they're actually out right now. Until I can actually get my hands on them, I'll still be collecting the older sets to finish my collection. collection. So thanks for watching. Feel free to leave any comments or feedback, and till next video.